Okay, this is going to be the 6th and final round of the Swiss for this November challenge. Going first, which is awesome. And I can't keep that. Saying hi to the opponent and locking that mulligan. Yeah, I can't keep that either, huh? This isn't going well. Fortunately, I am at second place in the Swiss because I have great tiebreakers. I'm probably going to make the top 8 even if I lose, but I, would still like to win. Especially because you get to go first if you're paired in the top 8 with someone from a lower seed. So there's something to gain here. Did that not stick? Come on, mulligan. Alright, this one I can keep. I'll get rid of, I guess, these two, and we'll just hope for the best. Yeah, my opponent kept 7. This does not bode well. Yeah, last time I played against my opponent, I believe they were on Goblins, which is not good for this hand. When you mulligan this low, you need to have some time to draw out of it, and there's unlikely to be time. This better not be a lackey, or I'm just gonna be like dead in a minute. Don't even have a wall. Yep. All right. Well, you never know. You just don't. Yeah, if I had a wall there, maybe I could have pulled it out. Goblins is a very good grindy value deck too, though. I mean, this deck is, but it needs to, like, have its stuff. So I'd probably get out-grinded, most likely. Or out-ground. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, taking 1 damage from this goofy cartoon lackey. And it's the most impactful possible drop. Alright. I'll be put out of my misery very shortly. At least that was a tinkerer and not a pile driver. I don't know, maybe I'll give it 1 more turn or something. I'm not sure what exactly I'm hoping to happen. Incinerator. I mean, I'll see what they drop. It'll probably be funny at least. Okay, how bad is it? I hope it's another siege gain. That'd be the best punchline of this game. It is hilarious. All right, well, I've seen enough. That was not close. What an absolute brutal beatdown. Wow. All right. So, I don't think this one's going to be decided by time. Let's get into the board. Yeah, Butcher's probably good here. 3 toughness is good. Spectre may be useful. Vigilante comes out. Wretch comes out. The Duresses, at least 3 of them are coming out. Tempting Worm is real hit or miss. I like having one to tutor for, but it's definitely one of the weaker cards, because this is just the kind of deck that can completely just overwhelm a Tempting Worm with what it drops into play. Definitely one of the worst in the format in that regard. So, I mean, they're probably going to board in a fair amount of stuff that I could duress. So having one is not bad. Oh no, I could get rid of that Tempting Worm. I mean, I still have plenty of stuff to kill them with. What else would I get rid of? Muse is better than it looks because of 3 toughness. I mean, the duress is just sort of looking at me there. I like the Spectre because it engages in combat, so it's not like a dead draw. And it's also good with Plague when they're holding on to stuff waiting for the Naturalize. I can just knock all their cards out of their hand. So when they finally find it, they're like out of ammo anyway. So, what's the weak link now? I guess Graveborn Muse, but I think we're good to move forward. Well, even if I lose, this one's probably going to go better, because that was about as bad as it gets. And of course, this is a matchup where it's immensely beneficial to be on the play. In fact, it's really too bad that I lost that first game, because winning the die roll against Goblins means that I get to have the one on the play, and then even if they win the second, I get to have the third on the play. So it's just, it makes a really big difference. On the play, I can put walls in front of Lackey. On the draw, I cannot. Anyway. Playing first, of course. And, yeah, I mean, I saw 2 Wastelands that last game. I know they're not one of those without Wasteland Goblin decks. That will just have to do. Opponent mulliganed. I guess I'll lead with the forest, so that if I keep drawing more and more green sources, I can play them out consecutively. Please, not Lackey. Oh, thank you. And actually, you know what? If they aren't going to put pressure on me, maybe I should wait so I can get an activation or 2. Like, I mean, if they don't have a 1-drop, am I just playing this into a Naturalize? But then on the other hand, I can follow it with Engineer Plague, so it's not exactly the worst. I'm going to go for the survival, I think. I mean, I'd have to do a fair amount of waiting, and I'd have to get more green sources, because what am I going to do now? Like, throw away the Butcher, but not get this Squee, just in case they don't have removal? I don't know. I could get something better than Butcher, but I don't know, I guess that would be Masticore or something, but I don't know. Maybe if my hand was worse. Ooh, nice. See, they're not even killing the survival. It's good that I sort of made them have it there. Great draw. That was perfect. And yeah, just in case they have something. Actually, how do I want to do this? So if I go get Squee, then let's say they go for Naturalize. After I Squee, I've still gotten something. Oh no, I just don't want to. I don't want to set myself up to get screwed over by Graveyard Hate. No, I don't even think they have removal for this, because they would have used it. But they could very well have Graveyard Hate, so that seems like the more likely scenario. I'm just going to pass like this. More red, that's fine. Liking my chances here. Matron, that's alright. See what we get. Ringleader, alright. Proceed with starting the engine. What do I want first? And honestly, probably just bone shredder or something, right? Just shred that pile driver. That seems solid. Yeah, I'll do that. I think I'm pleased with the way that ought to unfold. So I will discard the squee, go get another wall of roots, and then ramp that into the shredder. No therapy, unfortunately. This is a great matchup for therapy. Ooh, there's the crypt. Alright. That's going to take my squee immediately, probably. I mean, I guess they could just see what they get with Ringleader first. I don't see how that would have any bearing on it. Anyway, that whole thing probably isn't worth thinking about. Okay, so they missed a naturalize, which is good. They got two toughness goblins, which is a little bit problematic. Okay. Yeah, I am going to not pay. Seems pretty clear. Nice. A creature. Excellent. So I could discard it, go to Genesis, discard Genesis, go get, I guess, another wall of roots. I mean, this is definitely happening. Whatever it terminates in. I mean, yeah, it would be Wall of Roots or Wall of Blossoms. I'm taking Wall of Roots. That way, all my walls can have 3 or more toughness. Now I'm in a nice spot here with Genesis Recursion. Like what I have right now, if they were to kill Survival, is still good. I've got my defense and my offense. Really nothing to complain about with that. I'll probably just get Shredder back and play it. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably right. I can port my swamp. Hopefully I get a land so I don't have to shrink down my walls too bad. Nice. I mean, it'll get wastelanded, but still leaves me in a good spot. And actually, now that I have a second black, I could... No, that doesn't make sense. I was thinking I could potentially go get Hypnotic Spectre, but then if they have a land, they can just play Siege Gain and kill it. It would take more out of my walls, too. Anyway, getting rid of War Chief here is awesome. Really glad to not have to worry about that for the moment. There'll be a no here. And a yes on this. Do I just play it as is? What would I want to get? Maybe Masticore? I don't know, putting a presence on the board might just be better. This taxes my walls the least too to just go straight forward with it. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the Hermit. That's totally fine. No reason to get complicated with it. Right. That's okay. I wasn't going to pay the Echo anyway, actually. And that actually gives me the... Because notice I didn't have the option to get Bone Shredder back last upkeep because of the timing. I could potentially just get and replay the Hermit. It's unlikely to change the outcome of the game, though, because I'm just really far ahead. I have lots of land, which is a little bit inconvenient. Because once again, like the issue with trying to get Hypnotic Spectre would be that you just kill it immediately. Ooh, Tranquil Domain. That's the good one. Alright. It resolves. I wonder how many of those they fit in their sideboard. There's such a pressing need to kill Dreadnought for goblins that they usually don't have room for a lot of this kind of thing, but I see a good number of them with like 2, and it is really good. Anyway, I'm gonna get the shredder first. Hmm. Guess that was nice. I mean, I'm even okay downsizing my walls for it. The opponent has lots of life, which I don't like. Need to try and lock this down. Yeah, inconvenient that they had that. Really just as much the cantrip aspect of it as the rest. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna get the Baloth back. That Machfnac is kind of getting in the way of Deranged Hermit. Hmm. But see, the thing about this is, like, what do I want more than just this sweet creature that gains me life and is big? I guess I'll just still play it, but it's nice to have the survival on hand. With Squee out of the picture, and Engineered Plague is definitely the more powerful of the two big enchantments. That's inconvenient. But really, the thing I need is, all right, is for them to not do a chain of matrons and ringleaders. That's the big issue. Right, they are choking out my mana a little bit in a way that's somewhat inconvenient. I could get Wall of Roots if I wanted, but what I really want is the Shredder so I can take out that 2 toughness ringleader and start attacking. I mean, not with all of them or anything, but still. Actually, maybe, yeah, maybe it would be with all of them. They have so much mana. And I'd still have Shredder to block Lackey, so you need to, like, Incinerator into a Siege Gain or something. Yeah, I think I have more to gain from attacking here. And actually, I need to turn off the yields. Can't get sloppy. I still have plenty of time. Yeah, pretty awkward spot for the opponent. Target a wall here. This should be over shortly, I hope. The Massacre helps. Yeah, they're just packing it in. Okay, so 1-1 on the draw in the third game. It'll be a bit of an uphill battle. I don't know, do they have enough stuff for me to want Duress? Feels like probably not. And I want all the other stuff, like Elder, Rainatane. I could take out Muse. I mean, I am on the draw. But it's such a nice card to get when I'm stabilized. I don't know. For example, during that game, it was very long to drawn out. Having like a 3/3 that draws me cards every turn would have been nice. Kind of tough. What would I take out if I had to take something out? Yeah, I guess it would have to be Muse. I'm just going to submit it. I'll have to get lucky here. I'm definitely at a disadvantage. Not going to send that back. They mulligan to 6. That's encouraging. Hopefully they're forced to like keep something mediocre. Not what I wanted to see. Lead with Swamp. And I am about to take a lackey hit. Just one of the weaknesses in the way the deck is built. I could like, I don't know, put Vendettas in the sideboard or something, but oh man, that's not good. They better not play Port or I'm really in for it. Crypt. Oh, that's it. Nice. Inconveniently timed bird. But yeah, I am playing Wall, and hopefully they'll just remain mana screwed. That's a nice draw, actually. If I could just go double bird next turn, that would be pretty cool. And we'll have to find a way to stabilize because I'm taking a lot of damage. This is an example of a state in which Butcher could be pretty good. I could just off one of the tokens maybe, so that nothing comes back, and then have a 2/3. And actually, a possible alternative to playing the birds next turn could be to play the orangutan on the crypt. Because then I can just go right into... I don't know, I still feel like I'd rather play the birds. I don't know. But on the other hand, I sort of have a feeling that they have an incinerator, and as soon as they hit a second land, they're going to off my wall. And orangutan would be... Ooh. Orangutan would be best against that. Looks like they had something to get the job done. Pyrokinesis, I'm taking damage. Oh, they aren't even dropping something. That's actually really interesting. Okay, so they're going to hit me for a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I want to make birds, or do I want to play orangutan? If I do birds, I can fit therapy in, which would be kind of nice. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to name Gem Palm Incinerator. Naturalizing domain. That's funny. Well, they're a lot worse when I know about them. Also, they're a lot worse when the opponent can't actually cast them. So I'll play these, and then I'll end. I'll hope the opponent has a bad draw, because I think I'm going to take this lackey hit. Yeah, I just have to hope it works. I can't give up the bird. Please don't drop something. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to see. Alright, what are they? Oh, they only hit a ringleader. That's actually not bad. Oh, okay. I think I have to do that. And because they have some goblins, I think, and I really need my birds, I think I need to just take the damage. Or alternatively, I could play the plague and I guess I could play the plague and the survival in the same turn and just hope they don't rip green. I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad move. I have to take chances if I'm gonna win from being on the back foot like this. Goblin. I mean, what do they have? Like 9 green sources out of 50 cards or something along those lines. seems I'm in decent shape. I would have done that pre-combat if they had it. That was a scary turn. Oh, interesting. I could easily take both of these then. So, I want to discard the Butcher. I guess first I'll Therapy. Relater and Naturalize. Wow. Yeah, I'll snag those ringleaders later on at my convenience. Actually, I did do the wrong order there. But on the other hand, the crypt is like... Yeah, I should have played the Shredder first. But the crypt is such a good survival deterrent. I mean, I feel like it does more for them, making me go get orangutan, which they don't actually know I have. I did sort of open myself up there, potentially. Anyway, Naturalize. That was the wrong order, but I believe the opponent played right. I mean, I could have suffered if they took advantage of it, but I mean, actually, if that would have been the wrong play for them, maybe it would have been good. I don't know. I'm just gonna, you know, keep my head in the game, hopefully, if I can manage it. Oh, there's their green. Wow. Oh man. I was very close to really paying the price there. Huh. That was a little bit odd with the timing. Not sure what to make of that. Yeah, it feels like that didn't really make sense, but that's okay. I'll get rid of the orangutan. I will go get Squee. I will discard Squee. I will go get... Yeah, I'll get Hypnotic Spectre. That seems like the right time. Alright, Squee comes back. Yeah, once again they draw green mana. Pretty intense, huh? Right, first I'll attack. Toss out the Squee. Yeah, I guess just It's just Ravenous Bailoff. That should hopefully lock the door. Just gives me a little life buffer. And yeah, it looks like they're conceding. Whew, all right. that was very tense. Very high pressure, but I'm really glad it worked out, especially after eating a lackey hit right in the face, dropping siege gain in the third game and still somehow coming back. That was pretty wild.